Morning. All right, everybody. It's Tuesday. Okay, I was out here on Saturday doing a brush cutting job, and I ran into a little bit of an issue. Let me show you what's going on here. Okay, so I blew a hose on my skid steer here, and I did it up there, and all of a sudden I just couldn't move forward. I heard a noise, and then it was like all of a sudden I couldn't move forward, but I could back up, so I kept backing up to see what was going on, and I backed right up to this tree. I didn't hit it very hard. I just like boop, you know. And then I got stuck inside the machine. I couldn't open the door because I'm sitting right on top of a log. So I had to go out the back window. So that was fun. But anyway, so this track was all wet all the way down the middle on Saturday. So I'm thinking the hose that busted is coming to this drive motor. So what we're gonna do is lift the cab up, take this track off right here, and get to the hose and take it off and have it rebuilt. All right, let's get started. Okay, I took these bolts out on both sides. Well, really, the bolt's still there, but I took the hardware off. Now I'm gonna lift the cab up. You get the bolts are kind of holding it. Jeez. All right, now we can see the hoses. I can see a bunch of fluid down there. Now the next thing to do is get the track off, because I still can't quite tell where it's leaking. All right, let's do that next. Okay, so I found the problem with our machine here. I mean, with my machine. I don't know how well you guys are gonna see it, but you can see this bulge right there. That's where underneath it is where it blew out. So the hole is right there in that hose. So let me work on getting it out. I got to get a pair of dikes and cut all the tie straps and get it out of there. I'm hoping that it's this hose right here. I'm gonna find out though once I get this plate off. Anyway, let me work on it for a little bit. I'll come back. Crazy, if it was this easy, we could have taken the hose off at least on Saturday. Oh well. Sometimes I didn't really feel like getting into it all on Saturday, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I was pretty tired. Nothing like getting in here and getting dirty. One thing I like about this is it's got these...
Picture just went out.
Huh?
Your picture just went out.
Oh, that's okay. I like how they got the these little, what do you call it? Clips, I guess you could say.
Right.
Where it can hold the tie strap, you know.
Easy now.
I have the more torque to it.
They done busted your knuckles.
I got it. I was gonna bring some Ziploc.
Have you looked up in the manual to see what the correct torque is on them fittings?
I did not. I usually just do it good and tight.
Right.
I mean, it's only gonna go so far.
Well, I don't reckon we're working on aircraft right now.
I just want to see if there's an O-ring in here. Oh, just a washer. There's one right there, but I ain't gonna mess with that. Okay, so that's off. Now let's look at the other side over here. Alright, well, I'd say we're about halfway done, huh? Getting the hose off.
Yeah, we just ain't got no picture.
It's all good. As long as it's recording, we're good.
Right.
You know what I could do is take this panel off right here. Just to give me a little bit more room.
Is that the right hose?
This
one? Gonna be the top?
Yeah, because this one's got, I can see the hole on it. Make sure let me see, I'm gonna get over here. You tell me if I'm grabbing, this is it right here?
That's it? Is that your top hose?
Yeah. Let's just take it off right now. Let's see if I can, I'm not gonna be able to get in there in that direction.
Would a claw foot do any good?
It might. Let me take this panel off right here. Here, turn the battery off on that. Okay, we'll be back in a second. Alright. Okay, so we took this panel off right there and moved it out of the way, and I've already broken it. Whoops. I had the wrench in here like this, and I got on it, and I was able to break the torque. And now I'm down here working through the track and just getting a hold of the nut and turning it. Like I said, I already broke it loose, so shouldn't have much further to go with it. Well, come on. No, never mind, we got her. Now, I'm wondering if I should have to take that plate off, or am I going to be alright? Okay, so we got it off. Here is the problem. Right there, it blew out, but you can also see a little wear mark right there and another one right there. So that thing's been rubbing on different things in there and finally blew out. So we're gonna go get this repaired. All right. Okay, just got back from the dealership. Got the new hose. Had them put a sleeve on this one, so that's good, ready to go on. I got the O-rings right here. I'm actually gonna put those on here in a second. And I got my hydraulic fluid. It calls for 10.3 gallons, and I bought 11 just to make sure I had enough. So let me put these O-rings in. One goes right here on the pump. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me get it around there. You might be able to see it. Oh yeah. Yeah. See it right there on the let me point down there to it right there. So I gotta swap that one out with the new one. And then the other one's actually on the line. It'll just be installed. Okay, let me get to that point and then I'll get back to you. Okay, got the new ones in there. There's the old ones right there, nice and flat. Anyway, I just dipped them in the oil and then stuck them in there. Okay, and actually the other one was on this other side, not on the line. It was right there. You're not going to be able to see it, I don't think. But it's inside that little fitting right there. But anyway, I got both of those on there. So now it's time to fish the line, or the hose back in there, and hook it up. So I'll get it back to that point. Or excuse me, I'll get it to that point and I'll be back. Okay, I got this line back on. So it's right there, tight. I put a new tie strap right there. Inside here, I put two, where there was one thick black one. And then I tie strapped all that together. That wiring harness and all that. So now, you can see right there, I got it up off of that metal plate down there. It's not resting on that, so I think I got that pretty good. And then I got the other side hooked up. Let me show you that real quick. Okay. And that one's back on there. Okay. So now, and I put that panel back on. Let me just show you when we get back over here. Okay, so yeah, I put this panel back on. I dropped one of the bolts, that's why you don't see one right there. But I'll get it when I pull forward a little bit. Okay, so now I'm ready to put fluid back in it, so that's what I'm gonna do next. Okay, be back in a minute. Okay, got the hydraulic fluid all back in there, as you can see. Now that took, let's see, I already forgot how many it took. Okay, so there's 7 in those 2 boxes, and a half of one in there, so that's 8.5, or excuse me, 7.5 jugs. I think it's gonna take more once you fire it up, you know, to go back down after it fills everything back up, like the lines and stuff. But anyway, I just wanna make sure I don't overfill it. So now what I'm gonna do is lower the cab back down and basically get in it and crank it up and kind of move it, and then I'll check everything. Okay, let me get to that point. Okay, here we go, moment of truth. Oh crap, huh? You know what I did? I crawled in here and forgot to turn the battery on. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's time for real. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now that I can get out, let's check it. Better turn it off just in case it is leaking. You never know about these things. Alright. Now I can't stick my head in there too good. That looks good though. Okay, be back in a minute. Okay, I got it all back together. I did find my bolt. I did put that back in. Okay, check for leaks. I didn't let the cab back up, but I did check the one line, which is right here by the track. That one's good. Trying to show you the reservoir. I can hardly see it. Anyway, it has not moved since where I filled it at. So I thought it was gonna take more, but it didn't. So good thing I didn't fill it up more, thinking it was gonna go down. Okay. But anyway, I can't show you that. I can hardly see it. Anyway, I can show you right here though, probably. Yeah, see that line right there? It's good, it's not leaking. But I will keep an eye on it. Alright, now, let's get back to brush cutting. Okay, I've been cutting for an hour now, and down there where it gets narrow, that's where I started at. And so I cleared all this. I'm just widening this now. And I'm right here, and you can see the path that came down. So I'm just making this wider all the way to the road. So let me keep on going. Okay, there we go. That's as far. Okay, he only wanted 8 hours done, so I got basically went all the way around this big old property, and way down there I started widening it. He wanted me to just make it bigger if I had time, so all the way down there to here is all I took up all the time. So 2 hours right there. Anyway, got a lot done for him. My machine's working good, so that's good. Got it back together, working. Got the back window in, all that good stuff. So anyway, real happy about that. Well, I'm gonna wrap this video up right here. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching. Till the next one. Bye.